Welcome back to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex and today we're taking a look at Out of Line, a puzzle platformer adventure game, but is this one worth your cash and does it do enough to stand alongside the greats? Well, hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here, join our growing family, and let's get started. So story first, and this one you'll be taking on the role of San in a quest to escape what is known as the Factory, a place he once called home. Now I got that bit of information from the eShop description because the game, it does very little to communicate that to you and rather goes for more of a interpretation of small scenes over actually handing you any plot points. Now it's clear the little fella is on the run though, and it's clear the machines of this world do not like him so much, but I wish it did give you more. The world is absolutely unique. It could very easily be up there with games like, Limbo, but the story, or lack of, really just left me with more questions and answers, and I wanted to know more. You'll even meet others around this world. The game doesn't even take the opportunity to explain who they are or why they are there. So gameplay, and it's a relatively traditional puzzle platformer. Move from location to location, find a dead end, figure out how to proceed. Controls are simplistic. You're going to be moving with the left stick, jumping with A, and then interacting with objects by holding that Y button. You will also have a spear at your disposal and a magic one at that. You can call it back at any time. You'll be aiming and throwing this with ZL or ZR. This spear makes up the majority of the puzzle gameplay here, and some early examples you can use it to press like switches, build platforms, or lock up cogs, leaving, let's say, a door open as and when needed. The controls are decent enough though, and they more than work, and while you do brandish a weapon, I will add here, you are largely underpowered. Do not expect, combat. It's similar to that of entries, think like Limbo. This is very much a case of make a mistake, that's going to be game over. It's kind of like one-hit kills. Thankfully though, the title's checkpoint system, it is aggressively frequent, which I always like to see, so you won't be repeatedly trying over and over again, or at least not like large chunks of the game. Also, that reload is near instant. Also, quite honestly though, these puzzles are just simplistic, and this is what I would consider almost entry level to the genre. I didn't once get stuck myself. It's all very just basic. I will at least say though, the spear has a few alternate uses throughout, which I won't spoil though, but they definitely add at least a little bit of variety to the mix. Aside from that, for gameplay, you'll have the occasional chase sequence. The action kind of kicks in and you'll need to move as quickly as possible, platform and have that spear at the ready. They are a fun diversion from the more somber pacing of the rest of the game, and a highlight, there's an early moment in the game where you're kind of working alongside another escapee at the same time. It shows just how much potential this one would actually have if they had found a way to maybe implement co-op, but sadly, that is not the case. Problems? Well, for some audiences, like I said, that difficulty just too simple. For some, that's going to be a good thing though. Also, those puzzles are relatively similar throughout. He has some great ideas to start with, and then mostly kind of recycles them throughout. It's not a bad thing overall. I just don't think experienced genre fans should head here, honestly. I wish he had more, maybe a few extra challenges that really tested out, this spear method of gameplay they went for. And then for some also, that runtime, it's going to be an issue as well. I actually wrapped this one up in just under 2 hours. So graphically, that is where Out the Line just shines. This game is beautiful, and it's presented in an almost watercolor style with some incredibly detailed and surreal looking locations. It's actually funny, the visual treat is both actually a positive and a negative for me, or for the game at least, because, well, yes, near every moment could be framed and put on your wall. It's also a reminder that you just know nothing about this world, and it just pushes you to want to know, you want to understand, you want to dive deeper, because there's just so much to look at and so much of interest. Character models then equally as creative, and just occasionally they'll interact with each other or the world, waving, communicating, or at least it seemed that way. But for such a basic kind of animation set and near featureless faces, they've got a lot of personality packed into these characters that makes them memorable. Then the enemies, absolutely intimidating, whether it's the local possessed wildlife or huge robot arms that pursue you. Look, no complaints visually from me. This is top quality work, and it really is something special to look at. Audio finally, and again, decent work, a decent chunk of sound effects for our movement and interactions, and there's a nice use of sound to indicate changes in this world to ensure, the player is fully aware of what is occurring around them, like lights going out or cogs turning. Music then is nice stuff. It's a very slow tempo for the most part, borderline I will say ambient, but it's got this nice mystical sound to it all that I really did like. I wish we had some voice work in here just to really add to these characters, but that would of course involve dialogue exchanges, which the game does not have. So overall, I think you can tell this is an interesting one. First off, visually and from the audio side of things, it's top quality work, quite honestly, that will wow you. Every moment looks incredible, and the backgrounds, the platforms, the locations, things moving in the foreground, all of it just stunningly put together. And then the audio, it reinforces the mystery. The gameplay then, yes, simplistic stuff, but I do think hardcore genre fans or those that are new could find something to at least like here. It's a very relaxed experience for that reason, but also it could double as almost a solid entry point for those that maybe, they previously wanted to jump into the genre but felt a little intimidated. The real issue though, the story. You have this incredible looking world, one full of intrigue, and you do nothing with it, just a one-line story on the eShop of escape the factory you used to live in. Give us more, tell us more, let us talk to locals, understand the problems they're facing, add some character so I can feel connected to this cast and care about saving them, because this world, it absolutely deserves just something, anything behind it. With that, it's a slightly above average, a 6 out of 10 from me. I refuse to call it average just because you can see the potential here. You can just also see all of the missed opportunities at the same time. Hopefully there's a out of line 2 in the works though, and hopefully they give this world now the story it deserves. There is also a demo on the eShop for this one, and it is a budget price point, so maybe check that out first, see if it's going to be one for you. A shout out then to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. If you do want to check that out for yourself, I've linked it in the video description down below. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.